Previously on the Guild of Brockheart, our adventurers find themselves in a magical graveyard on their way to Ashbourne. They discovered that they were locked in and explored around for a way out. In the search, they found a puzzle and started solving it, hoping it will unlock their exit. Gnomeface then realized that it was a ritual and finished it, summoning a wraith as a result. They went out and took down the wraith, but it was not done. The wraith started charging up, seemingly for a second round. While the group was getting into position, Tauriel summoned all of her animals and told everyone to run away, and she would hold it off. The rest of the group hesitated, but reluctantly ran out of the graveyard. They camped out under a tree, being glad they were safe, wondering what is going to happen to Tauriel, and getting ready to continue to Ashbourne. Sounds good to you?
Yes, sounds excellent.
Sounds right to me. Did you level up my shite? Oh, I'm guessing you didn't because you've been busy.
Oh, did we get levels in anything? Oh,
I've got a level in water elemental, a level in heal, and that seems to be about it.
well, I'm gonna level up my gameplay because now I know I can dual wield and dual attack at the same time.
Yes, I have a level in heal.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I get nothing. I get nothing for leveling them up.
Well, technically, I haven't been enforcing it, but when you're using it, it's only supposed to, at level 1, it's 50% effect, so it would only heal half as much as you rolled, and now it's 3/4. It doesn't actually become. It says it right there.
Does it?
Yeah, now it's 75% effect.
I remember you doing something like that. I just forgot it existed.
Because like until it's level 3, because it's really quick if you use it steadily to get anything to level 3. So technically, it doesn't become 100% to level 3.
I'm cool with it. Okay, why do I see all blackness?
Yep.
So we rested under the tree.
You found a tree out like a ways away from the graveyard. Like you guys were running pretty fast and pretty long. You were almost scared shitless.
I mean,
I wasn't scared shitless. Gnomeface is never scared shitless.
I wasn't scared shitless either. I already shit when I was terrified under that spell.
That is true. You did shit. That's right. I forgot about that.
There was nothing left for me to give. I was, I was set.
Can we find a stream? The doofus smells funny. We need a stream.
Oh yeah. In the heat of the moment, I didn't smell any of that, but now, I must have stepped on a corpse or something. Yeah, that must be it.
You guys hear a bunch of rustling or a bunch of sounds within the forest. You can go ahead and investigate if you like, or move on.
Well, Gnomeface, you want to watch my back while I step into the stream real quick?
Did we find a stream?
No, you hear sounds in the distance.
I honestly say we stick to the road. And if we cross the stream, then we can dunk you in it. Actually, you know what? You know what better? I cast Shower Dance. Specifically over his head.
You do that.
I bask in it. Oh, you... This is very convenient.
Donnie Danger tends to enjoy it.
Well, we all enjoy you getting clean, Mr. Poopy Pants.
Okay, yes. And as for the voices in the forest, now that my mind and body are clear, I say we investigate. If it's a foe, that'll give us a chance to regain our confidence by beating something weaker than us instead of running away.
I still say we head for the city because I don't know if Tauriel is going to be capable of holding that thing off, and I don't want it coming after us.
don't think it's going to want to leave its home. I don't think it even knows where we are.
I suggest we do a check and see who wins, and we'll follow that one. Bam! I rolled an 8.
I rolled
Damn.
it.
Well, damn, we're still undecided.
Roll
It's
again.
like rock, paper, scissors.
13. Ha!
Crap.
I point my rapier down the road and say, march! We march down the road.
You win this time, No Face. Sorry, voices in the forest. You survive another day. I'm assuming they're enemies.
So Donnie Danger just hears a little something, and he's like, "No, we should go find the voices." And Gnome Face is like, "Dude, it's literally just branches falling out of a tree. Let's move on." And so he's kind of like pulling, and Willow chimes in. He's like, "Dude, really, Donnie? Like, you can't decipher that? Maybe he should go find them by himself."
Well, I had water in my ears. Really sounded like voices. Felt like voices. I'm also under a curse right now, so maybe I'm not thinking entirely clearly.
Are you still cursed?
No.
We didn't long rest yet.
No, you're not.
I'm free of the curse? Alright.
You guys took a 20 since the battle, so you're fine.
Okay.
I was gonna say either that or, Demi could de-spell him.
Wait, didn't I say when you guys started that we
rested? Yes, you did.
that you guys just woke up?
Yeah, because
yeah.
I fixed my stats. Yeah, I healed myself. You did indeed.
Alright. Well, my stats have been readjusted then. Okay, down the road we go, Gnome Face. Hopefully, less intimidating adventure awaits.
Oh, adventure is adventure.
By the way,
it's a raid.
Did you guys have your steeds beforehand?
I did.
Yeah, it was before the graveyard.
I don't know what we did with them.
Well, I'm gonna say you kind of like left them at the beginning.
Well,
Okay.
shit. But mine's a trained animal.
Okay. Here. How many people are in chat? Are there anyone in chat? Doesn't look like it. Okay, never mind. Well, actually, I'll do this. I'll roll a D100. If it's above 50, you guys left them at the exit gate because you guys walked through with them initially. If it's below 100, you guys left them at the gate that you entered at.
Okay.
Agree?
Okay.
What's modify a single?
What?
I was looking at these points I have, because I have like 1,000 points on your channel. And it said modify a single, but then I rolled down and it said emote.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the point of modifying an emote for 900 points?
Those are default reward things.
Yeah.
So like emotes, this is one that I made. It's a lot better if you can actually. Oh yeah, you can click on it and see the full picture.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's an emote, so you can actually like modify one and it'll save.
Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Shiny new things.
Okay, so if it's above 100, what?
Okay, if it's above 50, you guys left your steeds at the exit gate, so you could have picked them up on the way out.
Okay.
If it's below 50, you guys left them at the entry gate.
Can I also make a handle animal check alongside this, since I do actually have, a trained steed to benefit my portion of the roll?
Sure.
It's level 2. 8. Well, it was 90 anyway.
So you guys have your steeds like tied off on the tree and everything, so you can mount them and hit the road whenever you're ready.
Very convenient and intelligent animals, these steeds. Maybe
Indeed.
for once I'll tip an NPC.
Well, it couldn't hurt your charisma. You're very, very abysmal
No,
charisma.
face, there's a difference between charisma and being a doormat. You could be a charismatic asshole.
That was me.
You could also be a very uncharismatic, nice person who gives everything to everybody and is a complete pushover.
Well, I'm a charismatic asshole. I walked around calling that one lady Tits McGee for how long, and she loved me.
Yeah. I don't know why your charisma didn't drop like mine. You were much
was
meaner
awesome.
to the NPCs than I was.
But she had giant tits, and she was a slut. She loved it.
Okay,
You
sure.
gotta learn to read people.
It's unfair. I stand by it. It's
Hey,
not uncharismatic of me to be mean to NPCs.
I didn't have anything to say in that. I don't know.
Hey, Owen, look at this. It's on my screen now. I think you would love this. It's like exercise and a video game.
What are you?
I shared my screen. You should be able to see it on Discord.
Okay, I'm watch stream. That does look cool.
Like, I think you would love that, man. Like, it's a video game that you get a workout with.
That could be cool.
Well, you always talk about how you want your time back. So there you go. Okay, I gotta stop that share now. Stop. In the name of stopping. There we go.
Just wish I had a more open room to do something like that in.
Why don't you clear out the ottoman in your living room?
I've thought about it.
Put a screen in the backyard. Bring a screen outside.
That's a good idea. Put it on your porch. Take a screen outside on your porch.
I thought about expanding the roof over my porch so I could have like like an outdoor deck or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I've thought about that.
Well, you don't even have to do a full roof. You could do like one of those they're like tent flaps that roll in and out of their casing. So you can put it away if it's nice and sunny out, or pull it out if it's fucking shitty out.
Yeah. I'm pretty bad at managing my yard, so I was hoping for something a bit more weatherproof.
Yeah.
Set it and forget it, you know?
Yeah, I get you. Sorry, I know, I distracted us.
All right, so after my meta complaining about my charisma stat drop,
it wasn't. To be fair, it wasn't really meta because we are inside of a game.
Oh, that's true. It wasn't meta. It was completely in character.
Yeah. At that time, you weren't being meta.
I can't even tell the difference anymore.
Just when you ask yourself, am I being meta? Most of the time, it's a yes.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
I've come to terms with that. I accept it. All right.
Okay. So we mount up. Demi sits behind me. And we get on our way.
Yep, let's mosey on. Hi-ho silver away.
So you guys are trotting, galloping, running.
You just cut out.
Yeah, I think he left again.
I am not leaving. My cord is dying.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, I tried a couple different chords, but like it didn't work initially. But maybe I should try them all again. Anyways, so you guys travel a couple hours. It's about midday now, and you guys get to a nice embankment with a a bridge that crosses a decent running river.
Oh, I Hmm.
It looks like a very sturdy bridge, doesn't it? Let me do a perception check, because that's my first instinct is to trust the bridge. But I better look at it anyways. I roll a 19. I stop and look around when we hit the bridge.
The bridge will support all you guys. It's a very sturdy bridge.
This is my thoughts exactly. No face. Why are we stopping? Let's carry on.
I never said we were stopping.
You seem to pause for a second.
In my brain? You can't read my brain.
Maybe we're growing a psychic link.
Oh, God, no.
Anyways, does anybody oppose crossing this bridge?
Willow chimes in like, yeah, can we stop? Take a break? We've been on the road for 4 hours. It'd be nice to sit down and actually eat instead of having to eat while riding.
I suppose. I never figured that to be a thing that would bother you, Willow.
Why not?
Yeah, it just seemed like you were a bit hardier than that.
Okay, but even a hardy person can enjoy sitting down and relaxing while they eat versus having to do 3 things at once while they eat.
Fair enough. I suppose we can take a breather. I do really want to bash in this Sinbad or whatever his name is. Mufasa.
Wrong genre there, man.
And besides, this way, Dianasia can actually wash up. And she tries to push you into the water.
Okay, fine. I get it. Maybe that shower dance wasn't the most thorough cleaning.
No, it pretty much just got you wet. It wasn't like a thunderstorm that kind of drenched you in like 2 seconds. And besides, the shower dance isn't going to get in all the crooks and crannies.
I suppose that's true.
Like, you gotta get inside the cracks. And judging by the size of He-Man, he's got a pretty large crack.
I got a crack the size of the Grand Canyon. It's quite a view, too.
Alright, get in the water.
Alright. Well, okay. I get in the water while everybody's kind of, hunkered down.
So you guys sit down, you eat, you have a nice meal. Donnie, roll a reflex check.
Uh-oh. 13.
Oh, sorry, you take 3 damage. All of a sudden, a spark just... You feel like a bite and just come right at you. You feel a little jolt in your spine.
I try to get out of the water. I try to rush out. I don't like the thought of anything bad happening to me while I'm in a running river.
As he clambers out of the water, I kind of point at him and I go, you got a tiny wiener.
What? You didn't see anything. And why are you looking? If you were looking, you would know that's not true.
Just start cracking up and rolling on the ground.
Darn it. Frickin'. I inspect my body to see if I can figure out what hit me, or bit me, struck me.
Nice!
You have no idea where that came from.
This guy's got a tattoo. It's supposed to say the pen is mightier than the sword. But it totally says the penis is mightier than the sword.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yep.
I raise my shirt. I say, "No face. What is this wound?"
I kind of chuckle, and I go, looks a little bit like a lightning bolt.
While you guys are saying that, Willow comes up and like, Donnie, are you done in there now?
Yeah, I do believe I'm done.
Okay, carry on. And then she walks away towards the river.
Be careful, there might be lightning bolts swimming in there.
She didn't give you a chance to reply. She said carry on as she was like halfway to the river.
No.
So carry on your conversation.
No, hopefully she doesn't get struck by a school of lightning bolts.
I kind of wave it off, and I she'll probably be fine.
Swear, I didn't even know those things could exist in water. Aquatic lightning bolts.
You'd be surprised. So, you guys are chilling.
I kind of smile and I go, "You seem to be getting a lot of lightning bolts out of nowhere, man. You got some strange issues. Is one of your armors like cursed or something?"
Not to my knowledge. They're all rather mundane, as far as I'm aware.
Mm.
True. I do have that bone sword I haven't used. I inspect the bone sword, I guess, see if anything stands out.
Roll for it.
19.
You feel like there's more to this bone sword besides just something to hit people with, but you don't know for certain. You don't think it's lightning though.
I wish I understood magic at least a little bit. If this thing could hit things better because of magic, I might be more interested.
Oh, why don't you ask your companion who's, actually good at magic, you big fucking doofus?
Willow knows magic? Oh!
Seriously, I look at him, I turn around, and I walk away. I don't even wait. I just walk away.
Wait, no face. I just thought of something.
Nope.
I have a friend who knows magic.
I flip him off as I walk away.
Maybe later.
I finish my lunch and remount Demon with Demi, and I leave him to his own.
Darn. Guess this bone sword is a mystery to be solved another day.
Are you crossing the river?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crossing the river.
Well, not you, Donnie. So, Gnome Face is just mad at Donnie and mounts his steed and just in like confusement, anger, and frustration, and just crosses the river. You don't even notice Willow getting out of the creek after taking a bath or washing up in the bath or in the creek. She joins in with Demi and Donnie at the where you guys were like sitting down. It's like, where's Gnome Face? Feel free, Gnome Face. Feel free to play as Demi for this if you'd like.
She kind of goes. He got his feelings hurt by a certain somebody, so he went off to pout for a little bit.
Exactly. I couldn't have worded it better myself.
She glares at you for, the fact that you're the one who hurt his feelings.
I didn't mean nothing by it.
Will is like, oh, wait, well, what upset that man that he just ran off?
I was expecting your bone sword, and the first person I thought to ask about his magical properties was you instead of him. I know it didn't make sense, but in the moment, that's where my head was
at. She just kind of looks. Willow looks at Dying Danger just dumbfounded. She just
Yeah.
she just stares at you, like, and then she chimes in. So, you decided to ask someone who went for a dex build to inspect the magic of your sword versus someone who went a magic build?
Yeah, I wasn't.
And also
exactly-
the person who you've, been training with, the last 2 months versus someone that you've been training with for the last, 9? I don't know the actual time that this has taken place.
I don't know.
expect everybody to take this so to heart. Clearly, I was mistaken.
Will's like, I'm not taking it to heart. I'm just astonished at that point. But
At that, Demi chimes in. Gnome Face does call him Big Doofus after all.
Will's like, yeah, well, we might as well catch up to him. Demi, you can jump on the back of my horse while we on our way to catch up.
I also have a 0 int modifier and a +1 wisdom modifier, so yeah, there's that.
All right. Okay, if you're gonna keep complaining about your modifiers, I'm just gonna full on reroll all the modifiers, and you're gonna get what you get.
I'm not complaining. I'm just making an excuse for my behavior. It's different.
I don't believe you. Okay, so the rest of the group crosses the bridge without any worries because this thing's solid and catches up to Gnome Face on the other side.
Alright. All caught up. How's it going, Gnome Face?
I just start smiling and I go, "You catch any more lightning bolts yet? I wonder how many you'll get on this trip."
They were only in the water. Don't be silly. Unless those,
Willow and Demi just keep riding as you guys are talking.
unless those lightning bolts are amphibious. I might need to be on the lookout.
I keep riding.
I peer around cautiously looking for rogue lightning bolts.
All right, as you guys are going. Oh, wait, one. Okay. Wrong one. I'm gonna put you guys here.
Are you really?
You betcha. And then you guys approach the front gate of what looks to be like a city. So yeah, that happened.
Ooh. You know what the best thing is I can see your map.
That's fine. You're gonna see it in like 3 seconds if you decide to enter.
I was
yeah.
for a while because I was looking at the Roll20 map. I'm like, you didn't move us anywhere.
Yeah, we haven't gone anywhere. But if you look at the Twitch,
Oh,
you can see his
well,
map.
there you go.
Cheating.
See now. Hammerfell.
Okay, are you approach a city and you guys are gonna stare at the ground? Like what? Like
I said I
there's
enter. Did you not hear me go, "I enter"?
No, I heard that you were watching Twitch instead of playing.
Oh, I said I enter before because I accidentally clicked on your Twitch instead of Roll20. And,
Wait.
yeah, but I did say I enter.
Wait a minute. There's no stable for the mounts. There's no guards. The gates are just open.
No, there's a guard there, and the guard stops Gnome Face and says, "Hey,
girl,
you're
how
not
do you do,
allowed."
fine?
No, he stops you and says, "Hey, you're not allowed to ride inside the city."
Well, while he starts saying that, I start saying, "How do you do?" And then I stop myself as he's talking, and I go, "Okay, do you have a stable of some sort where I could stable my fine beast of burden?"
He goes, "There's hitches at uh there's hitches at pretty much every building. You just aren't allowed to ride while inside the city."
Oh, understand. I dismount.
Yeah, just mount. Did he say hitchers at every building? Or at the end?
Hitches.
Hitches.
Oh.
Like
horse.
old western hitches for cow horses.
Oh, okay, so we walk our mounts through the city.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
So this is Hammerfell. It's a small little city, town, along the path.
Is it a blacksmith town? It should so be a blacksmith town.
Oh, actually, technically that's not a gate. So,
That is a wall.
yep.
Well,
I'm gonna move you guys over here. Oh.
So are these districts? Are we following the actual guideline that's on the map, or are you gonna make it up on your
Sure,
own?
go right ahead.
Hey, I'm just trying to clarify, man.
I answered your question, did I not?
You kinda sounded testy. Either way,
Nope.
I enter.
Something about this city seems to be of little consequence or importance.
It's a town called Hammerfell. You're a smith in training. You should be excited.
We'll see how long our stay is here. I am
Forever.
excited about bashing in King what's his slob?
You are far
Mufasa.
too.
Mufasa.
How are you forgetting this? You're not even drinking tonight.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna go to numero. Well, I'm gonna walk. You know, just walk up through the center of town with my beast, my demon.
People give you looks because they don't normally see a electric lizard walking through town. It's usually just horses that people are walking.
I'm slightly offended people are more captivated by a electric lizard than by my glorious physique.
But in all fairness, my electric lizard is also huge.
Oh,
That's what she said. When I get to the center of town, I want to look for like some people who are possibly like, if this is a fountain or what does it say that is? It says it's Grimbald's Rest. I don't know what that means. Like if there's people congregating around the center of town, I want to start asking about the town, like what's there to do here, where do we stay, how much do they know about Mufasa, general questions.
yeah. It's a solid game plan.
I mean, there's people out and about. It kind of looks weird because it's kind of almost a cheery town, but then again, people are not looking too happy. Like it's cheery in the fact that there's people walking around and whatever, but like, yeah, no one really seems happy.
Okay.
Hey, why does everyone around here look so glum? I look to the nearest passerby. Something wrong, fella?
Before he goes into that, do I get any answers to the questions I asked, or no?
They say, well, you stay at the inn like most people. I missed the other ones.
What is there to do around here? Also, do they know anything about like Mufasa or the Brockheart Empire?
Oh, okay. So they're like, well, normally at nights there's where the restaurants are, they have like pop-up outdoor ones, like little stalls that people cook at. They have music. And also there's like a library in here. There's it depends on what you want. You can go shopping, a couple of different shops, but most of the people are here making, just living. Um, we normally try to stay out of like what's between Brockheart and Mufasa, but we are under the influence of Mufasa. We are in his area. We're kind of in like the divided area. I'm sure if you got which gate did you come from?
The South Gate?
I'm gonna imagine Gnomeface said that, and so they replied to Gnomeface, "Oh, so yeah, you must have came through the graveyard." Yeah, that's where Mufasa's territory once stretched to.
I asked, why did it like what happened there?
What do you mean?
Well, why did it once stretch there, but now it's full of evil undead people?
They're like ready to answer your first questions, but then they look at you confused at the second one. They're like, well, Mufasa has been fighting with his brother, and so Mufasa kind of lost some of his territory. I don't know the details. I was never involved in it. Some say that his brother took it over. Some people say that they annexed. They just left. They seceded.
That's all very good information. Thank you. I am also a sort of magician and fighter in training myself. Do you guys have any shops that cater to my kind of adventure, or no? I was gonna try to think of an old-timey way to say that, but I forgot.
The person goes, you'd have to look around. I'm not exactly sure what you're looking for. I'm looking for someone, so I can't really help you there.
Then you can go on to Donnie Danger's inquiries from there.
I'm assuming I heard most of that conversation, seeing as how I had nothing to do but stand there and watch.
Sure.
So I look to one of the glum passerbys and say, "Strong fella, sounds like you guys don't really trouble yourselves with a lot of the politics outside, and the city seems quite prosperous with plenty of amenities, and yet the people of this town seem quite dour. What ails this village?"
The person goes through that. I'm sorry. I wish I could help, but I'm looking for someone. I gotta go.
Well, that's what the other guy said. Is everybody?
Yeah,
here
I was gonna say, do I hear that or no?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I look at Donnie Danger and I'm like, two people looking for someone. Is this a coinky dink? I go to a third person. I go, are you looking for somebody?
They go, yeah, I'm looking for my son. Have you seen him? Have you seen a like teenage boy just confused or anything running around?
Not lately, no. But I will definitely keep my eye out. Are all the children of this village missing?
I'm sorry. I gotta find my son, and she walks away.
I look at Donnie Danger and I go, I think all the children in this village are missing.
Just once more for good measure. Hello, sir and or ma'am, are you looking for somebody? Say to the next person we haven't talked to.
The next person that walks by is a kind of youngish person. You'd say about like a teenager. If you'd like to introduce yourself in the same way.
Hello. Sorry to interrupt your day. I am a humble adventurer, and I was hoping to inquire as to whether you were just so happening to be looking for somebody.
The kid, like teenager's like, yeah, I'm looking for my dad. He said he was going outside the city, but he was supposed to be back by now.
So it's not just kids. Sorry, thinking out loud, my bad.
Everybody in the city missing a significant other?
It seems like it's somehow related. They were both sons, and this one is a father.
I never said the first one was a son.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did.
I said that. All I said was they were looking for someone.
Okay.
The first one was
Yeah,
very
you're right.
easy.
You're right. You did. It was just I'm looking for someone. I kind of ponder this in my head mostly. I'm not actually talking to Donnie Danger right now. I go to the kid and I'm go, about what direction did your father leave town?
He went out the east gate.
The East Gate.
Have a lot of villagers been exiting out of the East Gate without returning?
I don't know.
I switched the question. I go, what was he doing? Was he going out to hunt, or was there something he was specifically after?
He said something about talking to a man about a horse.
Man about a horse. Okay.
So, a very dotted landscape of clues we're retrieving. Maybe we could go somewhere more official known face, like Town Hall.
Oh yeah, but I still want to at least spend the night here in this village. Why don't we split up? I'm gonna go check out some of the shops. Maybe I can talk to some of the regular peoples, and you're welcome to venture where you will.
You know, so I'm going to inquire somebody who might be a bit more forthcoming about, what's going on here.
I warn him before I leave, and I go, I'm just saying this sounds super magical because everybody is almost clueless and they all say the same thing. So don't be discouraged if you can't find something out.
Yeah. Well, at least they don't get offended when you ask them questions about, what's going on. So I don't have to worry about getting locked up.
Yeah, well, you don't ask questions that you're told not to ask.
Yeah.
Anyway, I head down the street, and me and Demi are gonna go this way. No, am I not allowed?
I head this way. Am I allowed? Assuming Willow might want to follow.
I got told no.
Are we allowed these things?
I don't know.
Sorry, my headset cut out. Go back. Quit moving your guys. Go back. You were only halfway down the street. You didn't even get to the center of the city yet.
I was too at the center of the city. I was right there.
No, you went too far forward. I moved you backwards because you guys weren't that far. When you guys were talking to people, you guys were down like there. Well, I'll say there because you guys are actually like clumped up. So you guys are kind of like that, except in the.
Oh, see, I specifically remember saying I went to the center of town.
He did say that.
I did not hear that. So you were there.
Well, so it's my fault you didn't hear, huh?
No, but I came up with something to happen when you got to the center of the city, and you guys left your token. Your token was I only moved it like 1 square back. You were like right there.
I was right there. But either way, I accept the DM's law. So like I said, I suggested Donnie Danger we split up. I start heading forward, so I get to the center of town, and boom.
We are at the center of town. Yeah, I was heading that way too.
Oh, I thought
you were gonna go to he was gonna go to the left, I was gonna go to the right from the center.
Yeah.
I was heading this way, he was heading this way.
I was heading to this building specifically, Town Hall.
I was heading to number 3 specifically, the bookstore.
Okay. Fair. So you guys get to the center of the city and you see a man playing a guitar. Or I guess a lute would be.
Oh, is he singing Give a Coin to Your Witcher?
Sure.
Ah!
I don't know. Sing it and I'll tell you if it's yes or no.
I'm not singing it. I'm nowhere near that drunk.
I haven't watched that series for a long time, so
He's playing a tune on the lute.
Playing a ditty.
Yep. All right, so he's playing a ditty. Do you guys stop and listen, or do you walk along the way?
I stop and listen.
Stop and listen too. I haven't seen anybody playing any music around these parts, or at all. during our adventure.
Okay, he keeps playing, and then he finishes his song.
Me, sir.
I tossed him 5 Floyds because I enjoyed the song.
He goes, "Oh, thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated."
Ask, are you perhaps a bard or just a hobbyist?
Oh, I'm training to be a bard. I'm almost there. I just need I want to go adventuring, but I just need a few more things, a few more preparations, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah? Well, it's refreshing to see a little bit of variety around here. I've seen nothing but barbarians, rogues, and sorcerers.
Yeah, most people like to play the smashing and hitting and attacking people. Not too many people like the more support characters that can also kick some ass once in a while.
Yes, of course I'm guilty of it too, but props to you, sir. I tossed him 2 Floyds.
Yeah. What would you guys like to hear? Anything specific?
I actually query for the tale of the graveyard.
The Tale of the Graveyard.
Yes, the graveyard to the south of here. Is there a tale or song about that?
Let me think. And he ponders for a couple minutes. Well, there's this one that someone taught me when I was young, and then he starts playing it. I'm not gonna be singing anything for you guys, but
Come on.
it's kind of like Ring Around the Rosie,
Mhm.
where it sounds cheery, but then you listen to the words, the chorus a little bit, and you don't like it. It tells a story about a keeper of the graveyard with almighty powers. And well, with mighty powers, who the only people who are allowed to go in the graveyard are the people resting other people, or are the people putting people at rest. If other people go through the graveyard, then they're either they're either a celestial being, or they don't make it through.
Okay.
That gnome face, next time we go there, we gotta bring a dead bandit.
We could probably pull that off.
Gotta pay the toll.
Okay. Well, that's all I got. What do you got, doofus?
Well, I was gonna go on to town hall, but you do seem like an adventurer here, bard sir. I wasn't sure if you caught on to any odd goings on around this town.
He goes to you, looks at you a little weird, and he's like, "If you have something to ask me, just ask me, man."
Okay. Maybe more direct. Have you noticed that everybody in this town looks clueless, lost, and like they're looking for somebody?
Clueless? No. Lost? No. Looking for someone? Yes.
Do you have any idea what's up with that?
If you stick around for another song.
I tossed him 5 Floyds again right away.
I chuck him 5 as well.
Thank you very much. And then he plays a nice little pirate shanty. You recognize it from your old world as your mind is recollecting. It's a Drunken Sailor.
Okay.
He gets done. He's like, sorry. I just really like that song. And it's good when you want to get your brain thinking.
It's a good song. I can't lie. It is a good song.
It's an awfully energetic town for this dour town. It is a very energetic song for this dour town, though. Usually something that is played at parties.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to keep everyone's spirits lifted. As you said yourself, everyone's looking for someone. That if no one's, keeping their spirits lifted, then it's gonna get dreary in here really fast.
True that.
But to answer your question, yeah, a lot of people have gone missing lately.
Have they all gone out the eastern gate?
I think maybe the majority went that way because that was the shortest route. But I mean, they just left the city and haven't come back.
The shortest route to where?
I don't know. I never went looking because I didn't want to disappear.
But you just said the shortest route. That means you know something. I mean, come on, man. I've tipped you 10 Floyds already. You're a good artist. Don't leave me hanging.
You see me, I'm standing here, trying to make a living, playing songs. I hear a couple things every once in a while, and I'm telling you what I know. I heard a lot of people went, and they're like, hey, let's leave the east gate, because it's the shortest way there. And that's all I cared to know, because I wasn't going to go.
Do you know if they gathered in a certain area of town before they found out where this magnanimous there is?
I mean, usually people gather around here. This is a pretty large town circle. It's the center of town. Why wouldn't people meet at the center of town?
Well, I more so meant like if they were coming from the bar or of the local inn, or if it was just all from random directions and then you hear them as they head out.
No. But, I don't know. I'm feeling another song coming on.
I've tossed him five Floyd. Mike.
I only tossed him 2 this time because he's leading us on.
I wanted to be forthcoming. I know he's being a bit of a being a tease right now, but
he plays something intense.
As I toss him to it, we don't have the right questions, but maybe you have a good answer for us after this last song.
Was that the 19 that you just rolled? Oh,
I didn't roll any.
Okay. So he plays a song that sounds pretty intense, but gets uplifting at the end. And he goes, so yeah, congregation of beings. I mean, they normally congregate at bars and inns because there's a bar in there, center of town. I feel like if whoever or whatever is convincing them to go to the place that they're going, would probably approach them probably easiest at the bar.
That would be open later tonight.
It's open right now.
Bars are always open, gnome face. Well, the exciting ones at least. All right, and the town bar is Gilpin's. No. Closest thing I'm seeing is number 7. Gilpin's Bazaar.
Yeah. Well, I guess going to the Traveler's Rest Inn is the other option. Well, the Bazaar is a place for shops.
Yeah. I always just like the way Bazaar sounded, so I guess I was drawn to it.
A Bazaar is more like a strip mall.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, well, what was the other place?
The inn.
Rest Inn, yeah. Inns usually have a little bit of a bar inside of them. Let's go to the inn. Number 2. Oh, we passed it. It was right on our way inside.
Well, I actually don't want to travel to the inn yet. I do still want to travel to the books and tomes.
I'm not going to be investigating some sort of enchanted, sweet talker without gnome face. So I guess I'll just follow you around, Pose. Maybe I'll find a piece of literature I'll actually like.
I kind of look back over my shoulder as I enter the bookstore and I go, can you even read?
I don't know. I've never tried. Willow? Hey, Willow! Oh, wait. Yeah, I did try a while ago.
Willa decided to go to the bar.
But I didn't read the book. It just had a lot of pictures in it that I like looking at. Wait, I gotta do something, Gnome Face. Can't let Willow get taken away.
I shrug and I enter the bookstore with Demi.
No face. Willow, you can't be doing things like that. What if
Doing what?
This person gets you alone. Maybe they're a wizard. Maybe some sort of demon.
Well, I was looking for answers, and I could use a drink. Because we were traveling half the day with someone who smelled like they crapped their pants.
I don't smell like that anymore.
Well, for the last 2 hours, but the first 4 hours?
Okay, let's give it a little bit of a drink. Cleanse our palates, our noses, and maybe we'll catch something here.
All right, who's going first?
Donnie Danger can go first. I'm texting.
Okay, so Willow probably walk to the bar before me as I catch up to her. And I enter. The place.
You walk in and you see a few people in the bar at tables, one or two at the bar, and you see Willow chilling at the bar having a drink, chatting up the bartender.
Wow, awfully chatty.
She goes, "Are you talking to me?"
No, I was just thinking in my head. That was internal monologuing.
Oh, well, it came out your mouth, so that was external talking.
I'm gonna sit at the table and listen in on a conversation, unless Willow tries to shoo me away.
Now, are you sitting at a table, like you're just sitting at a table that other people are at, or are you, like, actually sitting at your own table and eavesdropping on people?
I'll sit at a table that other people are at. I mean, I want to hear the talk of the town, whether it's from the barkeeper Willow's talking to. I kind of want to hear what she talks to when she's making small talk. But I'll take anything that comes my way.
So you sit down at a table with two gentlemen talking, and they stop talking and kind of like look at you as you sit down.
Is everything okay, gentlemen?
Someone looks at you like, what a weird thing to start with, isn't it? He says to his buddy.
You guys looked at me like there was something in my eye.
Then, yeah, there's like half the tables open in this place, and you sat down by us. So we figured you had business with us. Or that you were going to lead off with something because you approached us first.
I guess that's a very fair point. Let us start over. I was hoping to, catch some word of town. I'm a passerby here. I was noticed a lot of people in town are looking for people. Missing individuals seem to be kind of a running theme here. Was wondering if you guys knew anything about that.
I mean, people come and go, so they could be considered missing. People leave and don't come back for a while, so they could be missing. You're gonna have to be more specific, sir.
Not just missing. Most of the people in this village seem to be looking for somebody. Everybody I've talked to up to this point. Speaking of, are you guys looking for somebody?
No. And besides, who are you?
Like I said, a passing adventurer. Donnie Danger. I'll probably become a household name eventually.
Okay, Mr. Danger, do you normally just go up to random people and ask them if they're missing or looking for someone?
I do try to be really direct. But not everywhere, just this city. This is the first city I've done that in.
Oh, well, no, neither one of us are looking for anyone. If you don't mind, we'd like to go back to the conversation we were having. It's nice to meet you, though.
Yes, it's been a pleasure. I go over to the table that Willow's at. I kind of ease myself in. I get ready to order a drink.
All right, you sit down, and the bartender finishes up what he was saying to Willow, and he's like, "Welcome, sir. What can I get you?"
Oh, just a simple ale.
And he's like, "Okay, we have these 4 different types of ales. Which one would you like?"
Something mild. I don't really want to, go overboard tonight.
He
Something
he pours you a mug and hands it to you. He's like, "That'd be 8 Floyds."
wow. Inflation's a hell of a thing. Here you go, good sir.
What do you mean inflation?
Oh,
But
I'm
thank
thinking
you.
of I'm thinking of Kenny's campaign where beer used to cost copper and then it turned into like silver at some point, I think.
He goes, "I don't know what you're talking about, but this is a small town, so if you want cheap alcohol, you're gonna have to go to probably the major city."
That's fine. Do I have a constant monologue? Is my internal monologue always out loud?
Um,
Unless you state otherwise, yes.
the bartender responds like, "I don't know how to answer that."
Darn, this is quite a curse. I'll have to be much more careful about what I say. Sorry about that.
It's all right. Enjoy your drink, sir. And he goes back to talking to Willow. Damn, I got a mosquito bite.
No, I thought he was done talking to Willow.
No, you just sat down, and so you were a customer that he needed to serve.
Okay, well, I start sipping on my ale. Yeah, maybe I catch part of the conversation, maybe I don't.
So you're listening to what they're talking about?
Yep.
Okay. So Willow and him are talking, and he's describing kind of what the average life is in this town. What because it's a small town, like what types of professions are around here. And how much interaction they do with the major city.
Oh. Enchanting conversation. If I do say that out loud, I say it very quietly.
Good correction. She follows that up with like, are there any like clubs or gangs in the nearby area since they like to settle on near small towns? And he responds like, no, well, I wouldn't say gangs, but it seemed like this cult popped up like just outside of town. And Willow's like, "Oh, describe some of that." And then he goes, he checks who's at the bar, and he's like, "Okay, so this is what I've heard." And he kind of like says it kind of quietly to Willow, so that being careful of who's around listening.
Well, he was trying to be very discreet. I'm at the same table. It'd be kind of weird if I wasn't curious, right?
You're at the bar.
Oh, I'm at the bar. Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't want to be super obvious. I'll just ask Willow what she heard when we get out. And I'll order another drink to bide my time.
All right, you do that. We'll switch to Gnome Face and Demi.
Okay, I walk into the bookstore. I'm holding Demi's hand. We walk it together. I go, "You've been doing a lot more." As we add to that, casually speaking to her, I go, "You've been doing a lot more offensive than healing lately, since the doofus has learned to take a hit pretty well. Do you want to peruse for maybe some offensive magic, or do you want to maybe go with some more support type magics if we can find them?"
She goes, yeah, some support ones would be pretty good.
Okay, well, maybe we can turn your protection into something more like a barrier for deflecting range attacks, since the one you have does just basic physical damage reduction. Being able to deflect a range attack would be really nice. Um, and so as we're walking in and we're discussing these things, I head to the counter and I look for the shopkeep.
I mean, there's a little sign that says "Ring the bell for service."
I ring the bell.
You hear from a distant in the somewhere like hidden. You're like, all right, coming, 1 second. And then in comes Wildling, little gnome.
I go, gnomes rule.
Why, hello there, sir. How? Yes. Gnomes are very fantastic. What can I do you guys for?
I chuckle and I hold my hand out for a fist bump.
Sir, I don't know what you were asking with that.
Oh, I go, just do the same thing I'm doing and tap your fist against mine. Come on, you got to do the fist bump.
He like looks at his hand and he like slowly, almost cautiously like taps your fist. He's like, that was different.
Then I smile and I laugh and I go, okay, so well, we're looking. My lovely lady here already has a basic protect spell, and I don't know if you sell any tomes in regards to spells, but she is looking for possibly a barrier type spell to deflect range attacks that are being shot at her, because she does happen to stay in the back more often than not.
Let me look. Yes. There's a here. 1 second, and he kind of runs off. You hear like a ladder shuffling around, rolling around, and then he's like, right here. Come, and then he comes back holding a tome. Like, so here, this one, it's a it describes two different spells. Or three different spells. It's there's one that's called the wall, or a wall spell. It can actually like put a like semi-physical wall in between. I mean, magical, of course. And then there's a reflect spell. Those are the wall is physical and magical. The reflect spell will just let spells bounce off you. But there's also a protect. It's a projectile. It's a piercing. It blocks piercing, since a normal protect only does slashing and bludgeoning.
You said the wall one is the one that does the redirecting like I'm looking for?
No.
No, you didn't?
The wall kind of like makes a magical wall appear in front. You reflect, which bounces spells off of you.
That's the one. Go for the reflect.
And then I don't know what to call it, but it's specifically like piercing damage that you normally find from arrows.
Mm-hmm. I know what you meant. But I want the ability to reflect, so we'll go with the reflect spell for her.
Well, sir, you misunderstand me. It's one tome, but you can learn all three of them from it.
Oh, I did misunderstand. That is great news. I will definitely be buying that tome.
All right, and for you, miss?
Well, that was for her. For me, I'm going to be looking for I forgot what I was working on. Oh no, I actually don't need any actual spells. Do you have any tomes on advanced mana control? I'm already decent with my own mana, but I would like to get finer control of my mana and try to... I have an idea for this, but I really can't word it right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm waiting
Yeah,
for.
but I thought you had more to say.
No, that's it. Like, basically, I want a tome for advanced mana control, and I do have an idea that I want to run past you for this, but I honestly can't think of the words right now.
Okay, what do you want it to do?
Basically, I want to be able to adjust spells on the fly without creating new spells, but to be able to do, like, minor adjustments on the
Kind of like,
fly for, like, an extra mana cost.
kind of like what I was trying to do with Drew, like just use a spell of a different element or something. Something I
Kinda.
already know, but modified.
More like what I actually suggested you to do with Drew, where you change like the shape or the slight purpose of the spell instead of like the element. Like for my firebolt, instead of a bolt, change it into a javelin of sorts. But I don't want to lose my firebolt spell or start working on another spell. I just want to be able to tweak the spell to turn it from like explosion damage to piercing damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, could be cool. Maybe I could apply that to some of my physical skills if that's a thing.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
The librarian thinks and thinks. He's like, "Sir, I think I know what you're talking about, but we don't have anything that advanced. We're yeah. I'm sorry. I wish I could help you, but we're just a small town.
Okay.
You're gonna have to go with something with either a trainer or a more extensive library for that."
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else?
Well, how much for the book I bought for my lady friend?
It's like, what is that? 1,000 Floyds.
Sounds like a deal.
1,000 for a book. Ooh.
Okay. I pay him 1,000 Floyds easily, and I hand the book to Demi, and I go, "I hope this helps keep you alive."
She goes, well, thank you. I'm gonna get start reading on them later today. My my trainer's gonna be so proud if I can learn a new spell by the time I get back.
Yeah, that priest lady seemed pretty strict.
All right. Is that it then?
Yeah, that's it for me.
So okay, that'd be about the same timeline. Donnie, are you or No Face? Are you gonna plan to head to the inn after that?
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading to the inn.
Donnie, are you gonna sit there, or are you gonna talk to other people, or are you just gonna sit there and drink?
I say to Willow, there was something I forgot I had to do in town. Enjoy your time here. And, I finished my second mug. Wait, by the way, bartender, is there any smithy here affiliated with the School of Pounding by chance? I'm a member.
I don't believe with that specific. That one doesn't ring a bell, but there's a smithy in town.
Well, I'll see what kind of services they can provide. I need to craft me some more tomahawks.
Yeah, because you left them all at the last place.
Yeah, I forgot to gather them. That and we were running away. So, yeah, I'm going to go to the smithy.
You do that.
Plus, he is senior poopy pants, so.
Okay. So, you know, I figure, I just find the smithy, right? I walk in, right? I'm
Yep,
like,
you walk
hello.
in and he words. He calls out, "Hello, how can I help you today?"
I was wondering if you have any services to, provide materials for, a smithy on the travel to, craft their own materials or gear.
Oh, no, not here, sir.
It's a
You feel free to shop from my selection on the wall, but I only have I'm the only one who can work back here.
No, maybe I could just purchase 4 tomahawks off of you. Throwing ones.
Oh yes, we have those specifically. Right there. We only have they're the better the better class. Those are the only ones we have in stock right now.
The veteran class?
No, the class of better. You look at it, and when you look at the details, it says condition better.
Oh, condition better. All right. What's the price for each? Hello?
What? I'm here. He goes 150 Floyds each.
Oh. 150 each. Ooh. Oh, let me think about this. Very well. Is there any work to do in this town to make Floyds by chance?
I mean, if you have extra iron, I'll be willing to buy it off you.
Let me look. Do you have a series of jewels? There's some reason numbered. I think these were something what we were going to do with them. I was very tempted to sell them, but I'll hold on. I'm not pressing for money yet. I just hate parting with it. Okay. I hand over my 600 Floyds, and I take the tomahawks, and I try not to vomit because I hate spending money, large sums of it, on things that I'm probably going to lose.
He chimes in. He's like, where are you headed there? You look like a passerby, an adventurer, if you will.
That's exactly what I am, and I'm heading towards adventure, since you asked. Sounds like there's adventure.
Okay, but like, where's like, are you headed towards the capital, or are you leaving the capital?
King Mufasa's capital? This is the one I'm heading towards. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Well, they have if you're headed back this way afterwards, there is a they have a dock in there, and I could use a shipment of iron or coal if you could on the way back.
Might I get your credentials so I might keep you in mind?
He goes, look at the throwing axe. The crest is on there.
I inspect the crest.
You remember the crest?
Okay, Smithy, memorable crest. Added to notes.
He goes, yeah, that's where I normally get my shipments from, but could use a little extra to play around with. I normally have enough to keep the town happy and supplies for some passerbys, but I could use a little extra. You know, the halls coming in are only so large.
Okay, I will jot that down, and if I have to collect any iron, where did you say to look exactly?
Oh, it's usually at the docks. They usually ship it down by boat from the mountains.
Check docks at capital. Would I? So I would be a transaction. I would buy the iron from there and deliver it here.
Yes.
Okay. Noted. And I will try to see if that is something that lies within my future, our future.
Yeah, sounds good.
I was about to wink at him, but I was like, ooh. All right. I take the throwing axes, tomahawks, and I just remember that there is an evil enchanter somewhere in this city, at least as far as I was aware, and I checked back in with Willow, concerned. It's the whole reason I followed her in there so hurriedly.
Wait, did you move your person back?
No, I never moved them to the shop to begin with.
Oh, we'll
It was
move
all-
them to the shop.
Okay, that is
11.
11.
No, that's town hall. No, that's right. Smithy.
Town hall is 9. Okay.
All right. So now Numbface arrives at the inn.
Okay, I walk up to an empty table with Demi, and we both kind of wave at Willow as we walk past her. And sit down,
She
and
moves
I
back.
shout, "Hey, barkeep, what's on the meal for tonight?"
He kind of looks at you confused, and goes back to serving who he was serving.
I go, barkeep?
Just then, waitress walks up. She's like, "Hello, you two. How can I help you today?"
I go, well, what's your meal for the night?
She, oh, we have some pork sausages and potatoes.
It sounds delightful. How much for 2 meals, 2 flagons of ale, and a room for the night?
So you're gonna have to go and like exit the bar of the part of the inn and go in there for the room. It's usually 100 a night. The meals are about I think it's 120. The meals are $20 a piece or 20 floids a piece, and then $6 for each of those.
Okay, so I shall give you an even 60 floids for being so forthwith with me. And when the food and drink are ready, please deliver them to my table.
You're welcome, sir. I mean that is what I'm here for. And she goes, "Thank you very much," and she walks away.
I await my food.
Oh, okay. Just as that happens, Willow sits down next to you. She goes, "Hi guys, did you find out anything?"
Well, we weren't really looking, to be honest. We went and shopping. I did find a very nice quality tome for Demi that shall increase her support capabilities to masterful levels.
Oh, very nice.
What about you? Any news at the local tavern?
The bartender mentioned that there's a cult that kind of popped up on the outside of town.
Cult, huh? Well, people have a tendency to follow cults into stupid punch drinking parties. I say we rest tonight and make sure nobody drinks the punch in the morning.
What's punch?
Well, no, Willow would know. She's from Earth.
Yeah, she's not an NPC, man.
Willow was a player.
Yeah,
Remember?
so you could go through your
Okay.
life with no punches.
Yeah, nice try. But either way, I go flavored water. Tastes like Kool-Aid.
Gotcha. That way. Yeah, we had a different word for that. But yeah. I already ate, so I'm probably gonna head up to the room. I did get a little more of details, but like we can go over that tomorrow.
Okay.
It is
Sounds
late,
like a plan.
so
Where's the big idiot?
I don't know. I was sitting at the bar and he sat down a couple chairs away from me, talked to the bar a little bit, and had another drink, and then walked out.
Hmm. Well, hopefully he doesn't do anything stupid. We're gonna enjoy our meal and then we'll be going out for our room as well.
As you said that, she looks at you like, really?
He can be kind of reliable.
You're
So-
about to learn today.
She goes, well, I'll see you guys in the morning.
Okay. See ya.
And
I waved to her.
She heads on to the inside of the things. And after you guys' conversation, your food arrives. Did you catch that?
Yep, I'm just waiting to barge into the bar, accusing them of stealing Willow.
I just kind of like keep eating my food and mumble, could I really steal her if I wanted to?
I mean, at this point, like you guys, your food arrives, and then Donnie Danger shows up, kind of like one after another.
Yeah.
I barge in, I'm out of breath. I rushed here right after the smithy when I remembered why I was watching Willow. What did you guys do with Willow?
She went to bed.
Oh, never mind. Sorry about the interruption, everyone. Carry on. Did she say anything about what happened to the villagers? No face?
What?
Did she say anything about what happened to the villagers?
Oh, she said there's a cult. Talk about it more in the morning.
Oh, cult? That's easy. We can just stab them.
Well, you can't stab everybody. Come on, man.
Well, it's easier to stab a cultist than it is a wraith.
Well, what if that cultist you're stabbing happens to be the son and or father that we are also looking for?
Has everything got to be a moral conundrum? Just want some
Because
basics.
life is a moral conundrum.
This is a video game. This isn't life, no face.
This is our life. This is our life now.
Look, you told me to try and enjoy it. I'm trying to enjoy the violence.
I can't argue with that one.
I want something to punch.
Well, you can punch stuff tomorrow. I'm gonna finish my food and go to bed. And I nod to Demi and I continue to eat.
Alright, I guess I'll grab a bite to eat and get ready for bed as well.
So our adventurers rest their heads inside of Hammerfell after making their way through the graveyard. They had a tiring trek to get here from Brockheart, including some tension between Numbface and Donnie. When we return, our adventurers are going to continue their travels to Ashbourne, where they have some pressing matters to discuss with King Mufasa.